Yeah. She wore the word mother like a badge she never earned. Heart full of bitterness, every lesson left unlearned. Cruel by nature, every act born of spite. She'd rather watch a good man suffer than ever do what's right. Controlling every moment, every breath, every move. Twisting every story just to make herself approve. Lazy in the daylight, venom in the night. Calling every scheme justice while she sharpened up the knife. She humiliated lovers just to feel like she was strong. Cheated with a grin while pretending nothing's wrong. Gaslighting every truth, shifting blame like a shield. Playing victim in a war she forced onto the field. She moved away on purpose just to deepen every scar. Expecting them to chase her no matter how far. Made the man she knew were cruel from the very start. Every decision fueled by a rotten, jealous heart. You wear the name of mother, but you never earned the right. Everything you touch turned poison overnight. You didn't raise that child, you just sharpened him for war. You use his little heart to even out your score. A mother in name only, rotten to the core. A woman built on envy, always begging life for more. Not a guardian, not a shelter, not a light above. Just hatred wrapped in skin, pretending it was love. You filled your child with pills just to silence who he was. Never cared about his pain, only cared about your cause. Ignored the weight he lost, ignored the fear inside his eyes. Then covered every failure with another set of lies. You told him your father never loved you, never tried. Dripping poison in his mind while you smile and cry. You wanted him confused, wanted scars in his head. Wanted every memory of his father filled with dread. You tried to drag the child in the court like a tool, ready to break his spirit just to prove you rule. You trained him with your hatred, rehearsed every line, hoping all your bitterness would echo through his mind. But when truth was called forward and your stories lost their shape, every lie you built collapsed, no escape. You stood there empty-handed, nothing left to claim. Every selfish plan exposed by your own shame. You wear the name of mother, but your actions scream the lie. You'd rather see your father broke than see your child try. You never loved that child, you just needed him to use. A weapon in your hands raised only to abuse. A mother in name only, drowning in deceit. Kneeling in your bitterness, defeated at your feet. No warmth, no grace, no heart to recover. Just a cruel, empty woman, pretend to be a mother. He stood in every storm you built from hate and spite, dragging himself through court just to keep his child in sight. Paid every bill you threw just to prove he wouldn't break. Held his ground in silence for his son's sake. He watched you twist the truth till the world turned cold. Listen while his child repeated every lie he'd been told. He carried every insult, every scar, every bruise, because walking away was the one thing he refused. He saw the fear inside his boy, the damage in his head, and still he showed up every time because he cared. You tried to crush his spirit just to watch him fall, but he stood there bleeding and still gave his all. You wear the word mother, but the truth tore you apart. You never had compassion, just a black and hollow heart. You tried to break a father, but you shattered your own name. Now everyone can see the source of all the pain. A mother in name, all exposed and undone. You lost every battle and the child saw who won. Nothing left of your lives, nothing left to cover. Just a wreckage of a woman who pretended to be a mother.